As some of our readers will be aware, I've been looking to update the website for a long time, totally out of my depth, and could think of no finer man to be able to kind of lead me down the process than David. Behind the scenes, David's done a fabulous amount of work already. I can't even begin to explain what he's done. I'm going to leave it to him. You will have noticed the more obvious thing is that there is now an Android app for the website, and there's been a few issues with trying to get it on the Apple system, the iOS. Which, David, I think it might be easier if you explain exactly what position we're in at this stage.
Yeah, so the site was migrated to my host probably a month ago, which, if you remember, it wasn't quite a smooth process, but we got there in the end. So the site has been migrated to a single host rather than a shared host previously. So there are many benefits to that. Performance and stability really are the main. Yeah, so when it comes to Google Play for Android and it comes to Apple for iOS, they are two different pieces of technology. Android and Google Play Store, which we've released, they're very good, and we released that quite quickly. iOS and Apple are slightly different, as in Apple don't really like just releasing an app unless they're making money out of it. But obviously, with Groundstar, there's no opportunities for that. So what I've done as of today, the Groundstar website has been updated to the latest technology possible. People will notice the performance has improved, and as of this morning, we've migrated the site onto what's called a progressive web app, which is a modern piece of technology which basically packages the Groundstar website up, especially for an iOS device. You get all the benefits of having an app on your phone, but without having to go through the Apple Play Store, Apple iOS Store. You save the website to your device, and I'll be releasing some instructions over the next few days how to do that. And the website is then on your device. It's cached on your device. It should be absolutely instant. You can view it offline. It's search engine optimized. You actually install it on your device. We can do push notifications. Huge security benefits because it's on your device and you're actually going to a website. In theory, it's packaged on your device. And just a couple of little pieces of data. Progressive web app, Pinterest reported a 60% increase in user engagement. Twitter reported a 75% increase in tweets sent since they launched the progressive web app. So this is the latest piece of technology that we've really rolled out into the Groundstar website.
It's fabulous. I mean, again, I didn't even understand. I've heard the expression push. I didn't really understand it, but basically it will mean that the latest stories will just come through to your phone as they come, so you don't have to just think to go in and look for them. They'll come through automatically. That's right, isn't it?
That's absolutely right. And if you then disconnect your device and you're offline, you can still read the stories as you were using an iOS app on your phone. And as I say, the speed should be, the performance should be 100 times greater than what it is now.
Yeah, and just so the readers are aware, at the moment the site doesn't look so different, but as David gave me a great analogy, you know, we've changed the engine. That's the starting point, and the paintwork and the fancy bits, they can all come and it will look different. It will behave differently. I hope to have some more features. I want a decent archive system, so that if you want to track back on a breeding article, or you want to look back easily onto some editors' chairs or whatever the race results or whatever race videos, hopefully we'll be able to do that, so it works. And also, you know, I'm a guy who started, when I started in journalism, it was on a typewriter, and carving up bits of paper with a scalpel and some glue. So It's been a rapid learning curve for me, and I really can't thank David enough, because I'm not going to be around forever, but I'd like to think the Grand Star site will be. And to do that, it needs to be as up to date as we can possibly make it. David, I know. I think I said to you originally when we first talked about the site. I mean, we have a very strong readership, don't we? A very, very solid base.
Yeah, I was quite surprised from the Google Analytics, the reader base you've got, it, especially when the stories go up. There is, I mean, day one releasing the Android app, I think I released it at 6 o'clock at night, and by midnight there was already 121 people had downloaded and installed the app. That's just on the Android. The actual readership is bigger than one might think, and by increasing the performance, by the improvements with the progressive web app and the SEO advantages, it's only going to get bigger and bigger. If we're moving forward, we're not standing still. And I think over the next couple of months, people will start noticing wholesale changes, whereas now a lot of the things I'm probably saying is probably foreign to a lot of people. But when they start seeing the design of the site and the actual paintwork changing, they'll start noticing some real changes.